Alright, and ladies and gentlemen, we are in, we're at the loading screen here for the first game of this week's tournament. This is a round 16 game. This is going to be Team Solobot versus Emerald 5 on the top side of the map here. We have Team Solobot's Armed Riesel playing as Draven, Crimson Shadow playing as Swain, I'm God playing as Fizz, Black Dahlia playing as Amumu, and Noob V3 playing as Riven. This is the DominateDominion.com League of Legends Dominion Tournament number 41. I'm one half your casters this week. I'm Gander, and casting with me is
Skill Factory. On the purple side, we're going to have Shamrock Malphite, one of my favorite Malph skins, on IM:3. Colin. I call him Colin last time, too. We have Ezreal Power on Taric. We have Clyde Frog 0422 on Aurelia. Waverin 0013 on Shyvana. And then, what is it, Illo HXC on Orianna. And starting right off, it looks like we are going to see Shyvana bot for the red side, because I was really curious to see who they'd send down bottom. I expected to see Fizz or Swain going down bottom for the blue side, but the red side, I was really curious to see who they were going to put down there for the 1v1 matchup.
And look at the starting items. Boots of Mobility, Malphite. If you get Boots of Mobility, okay, you can take advantage of them by being really mobile in the game, but Malphite doesn't strike me as a champion who's going to be mobile and doing a lot of ganking. So I don't know if that move speed is really going to go to use in a big way this game. That's an Avarice Blade because it's pointing to the right, and Avarice is right. I see a couple codexes opening, codex on Taric, codex on Orianna. You know, codex can turn into BFT later, which is a good item to have. And Avarice Blade, some people like to get that GP5 early, you know, because why not start off with it, get that couple extra ticks in it, see Malphite right there off the bat. Now, see this ghost mobility boots thing here. Malphite is going to get up at the top before anyone else does.
Yeah, by a lot, actually.
I'm not necessarily afraid of them getting the tower, because you see Amumu here is right behind. Taric might get a nice intercept here and zone him back away from it. There we go. That's a good play right there, but Draven still gets through and is able to interrupt the capture at the top of the tower. Amumu initiates right on into the fight and starts things off. Swain puts a lot of damage on Taric right away there. Fizz comes up from the back, gets the kill off on Taric, and I see Malphite getting chased away. Malphite gets taken down, and now Aurelia kind of stuck in the middle of them, and that is kind of why you don't want to go for Mobility Boots Ghost Play to get up to the top, because you cannot, unless you have two people that do it, you will not be able to capture the tower before someone's able to interrupt you, unless you have someone like a Nivea or Vigor who can keep them stunned down here and prevent them from getting up to the top. Because if even one person slips by, like we saw Draven do right there, stop that entire play from happening.
Yeah, and meanwhile down bottom, we saw Riven just 1v1 Shyvana at level 4 come out on top of that and neutralize the Boneyard for the blue team. Colin here is coming down bottom, looking like he wants to kind of fight versus this Riven and not too worried with his shield up, but now retreating after that fight goes down. Up top, we have Taric going down to the 4v1. Aurelia and Taric kind of getting caught out there. I don't know why they tried to engage a 2v4, even if they were both there, but Orianna might have came into that engagement as well and caused them to be baited a little bit there.
Seeing some null magic mantles and some fairy charms. Could be going for the Athenians, actually, on Ori and maybe on Taric 2, potentially. No one's finished their boots 2 yet, but that's okay. You can sell your items for a little bit.
Yeah, the Athenians, I think,
first item finished first, and then go back and finish the boots after you pick up whatever your first component is.
Yeah, the Athenians, I think, would be really solid. Ori being super mana intensive. And looks like a fight coming down up top. Swain laying down his root, kind of capping them, just trying to stop them from capping this point here. Draven actually popping out the Whirling Death. The ult coming out from Amumu. Big damage coming down onto Orianna. She's going to go down first. Clyde Frog in a little bit of trouble. Going to go down next. And Fizz picking up a double kill. And their AoE right there just decimated their team. The Curse of the Sad Money locked him in place. We had Swain just come in there, and he was just not even able to be killed when he popped his Ravenous Flock and AoE down their team.
So Shyvana picking up the Ninja Tabby there, and that will help out against Draven up top, although they are quite AP heavy up on the upper end of the map.
Ooh, Shyvana ulting in down bottom, unable to stop the tower cap though, so now Riven has the tower and her own Battle Bunny damage, and it was a very easy 1v1 under the tower there. Shyvana looked like it might have been trying to pop Garrison and stop that cap as she came over, but was not enough. Orianna in trouble here. Riven doing a lot of damage right now. Might even kill her before she gets... Oh, but the ultimate into the laser is going to take her out as Clyde Flog tries to get away. The unstoppable force up top. Colin going to be in a lot of trouble now, though. Getting rooted there. He's definitely going to go down. The health relic is not going to help you, Malphite. And that is more kills coming out for this blue side here. Pretty much dominating this game. The only person to die right now is Riven, and that was a pull into the laser by Orianna.
And she might have been able to avoid that too, had she just not. She might have been able to get, but when Ori popped that shield right there at the last moments of that fight, that's what really enabled her to escape there. Otherwise, I think Riven would have had that pretty handily, but no cooldowns happening. Now, down here in the bottom, Black Dahlia and Tarek just kind of keeping the point neutral, so they're going to fight over that. Nipper in the map, though. Swain getting kind of caught out by himself, is hanging back, but he's more of a hit-and-run style champion, drives Orianna out of the fight. She circles around, tries to bring him back towards the team, so he's going to have to go away, but thankfully he's able to catch that speed shrine, and oh, he's going to dash through the side right there. Get around. Shyvana not able to connect. There's the stand aside right there. Slows him down a little bit. Is able to playful Trickster out away and return back to the tower. However, Riven coming around from the back, though, is going to take this as an opportunity to start the fight. And Draven with the ultimate right there, getting some good damage in from it. See the exhaust off on Malphite, but he is quite a fast champion with the Seismic Shard there. And the stun goes off on Fizz and the slow as well. Going to buy them just the time they need to get back to the drill. And as that was going on, it seems down the bottom, Tarek was successful against Amumu and is going to take that tower back for his team.
Yeah, shocking to see the exhaust come out onto the Malphite instead of the Aurelia, who might have been a for-sure kill for them. Aurelia now going to try to defend this point, getting the Ravenous block from the back. Crimson trying to take her down, not enough damage, trying to chase. He looks like he's going to try to be sneaking back right there. Might get out in time. Shyvana does not land any damage. He will be able to get back to base and just try to stall them a little bit. Now that they have the 3-point cap, it looks like they're just wanting to defend it. They really didn't have any good siege onto the drill. But now we have a big fight. It's going to spawn up here on top. Fizz is going to go in first with the Playful Trickster, trying to get some damage down onto Shyvana. Now he's backing out. The Orianna ult coming out. Curse of Sad Mummy landing on everybody. And Draven doing good damage this whole time. Fizz chumming the waters, slowing everybody down. And now Malphite and Orianna are at a huge disadvantage, even though they did get the kill on Amumu. And that snare is going to be the death of Orianna right there as Malphite retreats once again. And they don't really have feet to stand on right now. They're getting into a lot of trouble in these 4v4 engagements because they do not have the catch and engage that they really wanted outside of that tower range. Draven's just been going untouched and laying out the damage because this is his league.
Now the pressure that solobot's been able to put on right here has kept Emerald 5 from being able to move out at all. And there's just a sliver of health on that bottom tower. Is able to get it neutral. Orianna's coming down to try and interrupt that, but I don't necessarily like her odds here with 2 stuns available, one from Riven and one from Amumu. One of them could be zoning her. There we go. Amumu's going to take away from the tower to zone her back. Riven gets to finish the cap on there. They're going to take that 4th tower.
Yeah, and a 2v2 spawning up top. The Storm Shield was on Crimson Shadow on that Swain there, and it was a very easy fight for them. They couldn't close the gap onto the Draven again. He just used his stand aside to kite and disengage from the Malphite and Aurelia up there, and they really came behind again on an engagement up top.
I don't know if they're going to go for this. They might try and pull the defense on this point here. It looks like Orianna's going to be a little bit shy of that. Now Fizz is behind. This could be one Lobster and Earth away from there. It is. Oh, you see that Manatee up there. And gets her with the Airborne. Orianna trying to retreat. Gets tagged by the bandage toss, though, so she's going to get taken down. A nice defensive garrison there to heal that tower up a little bit and interrupt the cap to boot. Very good play in the bottom lane.
Yeah, meanwhile, up top, a 2v1, turning into a 2v2 now that Draven's here. Swain in a little bit of trouble. Wyvern getting exhausted at the very last second, though. And Swain's mana, it held out just long enough for Draven to come and pick up the 2 kills there for 2 for 0. But Malphite's coming in. He is going to land the shard. Trying to get enough damage. Ooh, misses the ground slam. He's not going to kill him for the... Oh, another good snare by Swain. And he's going to get away from this one with no health. Rolling the health pots, the health relic, just enough to keep him alive. I'm surprised he didn't pop Ravenous Flock for a little bit extra, but now they're diving into the fountain here and really just pushing them back for the 5 cap.
And all they gotta do is hold on to this 5 cap for a little while, and it will bleed them out of Nexus health really quickly. There's the Wind Slash right there taking down Tarek, and bottom hand. It looks like a Mumu. He's going to let that go. He's just going to go ahead and recall. He knows that they're ahead. He can leave that tower. It will be just fine. And then he can come back with whatever snazzy item he decides to pick up. Looks like it's a Codex. Looks like a Mumu actually going to go for Blackfire Torch on that Mumu if the game goes on long enough, which it might not if they can continue these defenses that they've been pulling in the last couple minutes here.
Yeah, they traded the drill for the Boneyard down bottom, which was the quest. Swain getting caught out. Big damage coming down. Whirling Death coming across. Draven's going to come here to help clean up this fight. It is a 3v5. They blew a lot of effort onto Swain there. Aurelia's going to go down, and now Riven's going to also die. The advantage toss coming in. Amumu looking to ult, but unable to close the gap onto Orianna. He will pop the Curse of Sad Money on 2 of them, helping Draven kite and do tons of damage. He's got a triple kill now. The quadra kill coming out. We might see a Penta here if they want to feed it to him. Is it enough time? There it is. The Penta kill coming out from Arn Weasel on Draven. What a great job he did, kiting them, and this team just rolling in time, using all their summoners and cooldowns to save him and just feed him kills right now.
And that sums up the game, I think, right there. In the last moments of it, see Draven doing the dance right there at the end. That was game 1, guys. That was very, that game just went and... There's no words. You guys saw it.
Well, they went all out for that first